I'll play some of this and I'll play it in the challenge also. Somebody suggested, or somebody did very, very well with Seasoned Pyromancer and over Fable. So I kind of want to try my boy again. Even though I think you died when Bowmaster came out. We're going to try it for science, even though I think Fable's way better right now. I don't know. It's just like, what are you willing to put up with? I think every format has decks that are unfun to play against. Just play the format that, like, you can tolerate the most nonsense. I think if they ban something out of Scam, Yawgmoth is going to become, like, pretty much the best deck. It's going to be like that and Amulet. Amulet's already really strong. Amulet's worst matchup is itself, to be honest. You play the fuck out of Amulet. Good idea. Speaking of Cascade Beans, I don't think Yogg sucks versus 4-color at all. Especially not if Fury goes. I wonder if I'm supposed to take Shardless Agent or if I'm supposed to take Omnath here. Probably Shardless Agent. I think Yogg's got a lot of game against 4-color. I don't know. Nathan put Curse Totem in his sideboard when playing in the Modern Super League. Might be the right call. I have zero experience playing Curse Totem. Either way, best of luck. Maybe I was supposed to take the Omnath and hope they don't draw a red card. That seems kind of unreliable. I really don't think they're going to do that big of a beta shake in the middle of the RCQ season. So I don't expect, like, really anything to get unbanned. I think if anything, they're just going to hit something out of Scam and call it a day. Not the beans. Anything but the beans. I'm actually kind of on board with Luris. It's probably wrong, but it'd be funny. Just because Scales and Hammer become just amazing. The Return of Shadow. I'm at 9 just from thoughts using him over and over. I know Luris unban is not going to happen, but it'd be hilarious. It'd be so funny. They refuse to pitch for the Solitude, which I find kind of interesting. My hand sucked, and we still beat this Bean Cascade deck. Alright, well, maybe I want a Needle to Fairy. I think Lurrus with Cauldron would go crazy. Do you imagine Lurrus Cauldron? I guess I do want the Needle. I just don't want any Terminates. Terminate might just be too slow here. Or like that. If you redeem the VIP, will you get scammed? No. Yes. I don't know. I don't think my slots are full. Click it and find out. It's been done. Trying out Spyro again. There were a few lists that did well with Spyro, so I kind of wanted to try it out again. I don't think it's better than Fable, because there's still a lot of Bowmasters running around, but science, I do think that Seasoned Pyromancer is probably way better against these, like, Bean decks, because it pressures them better than Fable. And is almost keepable. So close, yet so far. I'm gonna put 2 back. I guess it's land. I guess it's land grief. I keep like this mediocre hand. They go Gory Banger. Got you. We get mooned, most definitely. Will I get to cast Torok? Probably not. Not they fetch basic planes, maybe they won't. They probably can assume that I kept his hand pretty much just based off the Blood Moon if I'm doing nothing on 1 or 2. Swamp was actually like the ideal draw here. I had the Blood Moon and then curving into Torok. And then probably still lose. But hey, it's the thought that counts. I'm sure they have a ley line binding for this. And then all my plans go to hell. Binding is gonna cost him 3 though. I don't think I'm still casting this Torok. Shardless Agent Murderous Cut. Maybe I was just supposed to replay the moon though. I don't even know how good this moon is. 1 ley line binding is just gone. Which like makes me hesitant to play it. I can get basic forest though. And probably just not care about it for the rest of the time. I guess it still shuts him off of hard casting Solitude. Cascade into Teferi. Would you like to play a second Teferi? I think they plus this Teferi. Probably, right? And just like pass. I could use a Fury here. Spyro. Finally, untap Blackleaf Cliffs. All I've ever wanted. This is pretty awkward. So I can't really attack the Teferi. I'd love a Fury. I think Torok just sucks right now. Like, what the hell did Torok do this game? Made them discard 2 when they drew 7. Or if it's not the last weekend of scamming, then we scam on. Like that, and all the 4-color decks are playing 4 copies of Fury now. Which is, like, kind of frustrating for scam, right? Alright, I give up. Get out, Torok. You're retired, buddy. Torok's not as good as it once was, that's for sure. Fieldred's way better. Fieldred actually, like, deals 6 damage to them when they cast their Leyline Biting, or whatever, their Fury. Whereas, like, Torok just does nothing. It's good against his 4-color deck. Decks like Amulet, Tron, big mana decks, Coffers, Valakut. Just trying out Spyro. The Spyro is better against the Bean decks, right? But it's worse against Bowmaster by quite a bit. So if I was expecting a lot of Bean decks, maybe I was considering playing Spyro. Be a little bit worse in the Scam Mirror, but be a lot better in the Bean matchup. Just an idea. Some lists have been doing well with Season Pyromancer. Figured I'd try it out before the challenge anyways. Big thanks for the 2 months. Ayaya. Ayaya. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut Torok. It's your time to go, buddy. Sorry. I love you and I love hemming people, but you're just not it. I think Crux is too slow right now. All these decks are trying to, like, just... So, my issue with Croxa is very similar to my issue with Torok, where it's like, the longer you let the game go, the better chance you have of just losing, getting overwhelmed by card advantage. But it's not even good in the mirror. It lines up poorly against Dothy. It lines up poorly against, like, so many things. I don't know. It's not good post-board because of the Leyline. I don't even think Croaks is good at all. The more I play with Croxa, the more I'm just like, I wish you were anything else. And I'm binding Fury, Lorien revealed. Yeah, K-Command seems better, because K-Command gives you game against the Cauldron decks, right? That's why I like K-Command, plus it pitches to both still. Thoughts on the copycat list? 19 lands. How many Lorians, too? That seems like too few lands. I think I'd be on like 23 between the Lorians and the lands. Do have 4 Preordain, which is good. I think you should play 4 Saheeli, 4 Teferi, 4 Felidar. No Subtlety. 3 Fury. Or Solitude. I think I'd be on No Subtlety. Subtlety's just bad. Force Negation as a 3 if it's probably too much unless you're playing Ring. Yeah, I wouldn't play 3 Forces either. It's too hard to get like that critical massive card advantage in your hand without playing the Ring. Just too many pitch elementals, you're gonna have really clunky hands. Cards, please. Thank you. I need more cards. I don't like Reprieve either. I think just play Counterspell at that point if you're sticking to Jeskai. Alright, I think I'm just stacking him for 10 down to 2. And we'll figure out where to get those last 2 points later. Even though this seems pretty unsalvageable for them. That's another part of Spyro that I'm going to have to get used to while playing Spyro again, is that I actually have to fetch double red. Normally I'm just like 1 red, we're good to go. Now Shieldred kills them. Bowmaster probably kills them. My board kills them, so I have to figure out how to deal with that first. Just trying it. In theory, Spyro's better against the Bean decks, but it's worse against Bowmaster. If I expect a large influx of Bean decks, then I might want to be on Spyro for today. Alright, imagine this Bloodbraid Elf made 8 power, instead it draws a card. Crusader seems too slow. Just doesn't clock them fast enough. It's good in multiples, but then you have to draw multiples. Mulligan. I guess I can keep this. Yeah, that was pretty much my synopsis when I played it too. I was like, why isn't this just rhinos? Why did that just cascade into rhinos? No, Spike's a great player. Spike is fantastic, but I think a lot of people will get fooled by that to a degree. There's an announcement on Monday. Yep. I wonder if we're supposed to bow here. Spyro's probably better against Tron. Clocks them faster. Found a Karn liberated. Karn exiles Dathi, maybe? I've died. I don't mean to drag in that Hitsugu. Yeah, no, we're definitely not bringing in Chalice. We need our 1-drops. And it's kind of whack. If Ragavan connects, it's good. I'm gonna try it. And Isco. Was he gonna scam us out of scam? I'm thinking that. That's what me thinks. But I hope I'm wrong, because I like scam. I might be in the minority there, but I like scam. I've also been playing it forever, though. I'm mulliganing to 5. Yeah, back when it was bad. Give up the griefs. Put the griefs up. You done did it again, Seasoned Pyromancer. You proved to be a good card. In this matchup. Not in every matchup. Put the beans in the bag. Scam's just popular right now. It's reaching like Hogak percentages of like 25% of the meta. And that's not very healthy. I mean, why would Draw need to run beans? As soon as you resolve your first 7-drop, you win the game. A completed Tron still. Beseiju? No Beseiju. Yeah, but they've been cutting it for like Baby Karn and Ring, and they're just like trying to become leaner anyways, so Bean seems kind of bad. I think we're happy with our configuration here. Shieldred's a card I sometimes like to bring in against Tron, because it's good against the Ring if they sit behind like Ring and Staring Bridge, but most of the time the board state does not devolve to that. Lepog. I have to moon them, otherwise I'm gonna lose. I might still lose. Yeah, well, at least we slowed him down a little bit. Ancient Stirrings Expedition Map, O Stone. I have to take the O Stone. Hopefully I'll find another O Stone. I guess if they do, then I can pop it. I got a Haywire Might. Well, that's a problem. That may be an issue. Surprised you're playing this with Spike's new deck. He said it has a great scam matchup. I just crushed Spike's deck. No offense, Spike. What did I get? Urza Saga. Urza Saga's kind of annoying. What if I'm supposed to play Fury and just kill the Haywire Might? I think so. Just put more pressure onto the table. Make it so they can't exile their own ring also. It's probably going to incentivize them to draw a card though. Hey, Gigi. 40%. I think that's way too high. I'd probably give it like 20. 15 maybe. I'm gonna guess 20. No deck's ever like 40%. People always try to metagame around something. I have to be dead here, by the way. Dismember. Ready to dodge. Bridge. Excellent. Actually lines up so perfectly. I have to go Kolaghan's command, pop the bridge, return the Bowmaster, attack with everything, ping them with the Bowmaster, grow this, and then prevent them from drawing with ring. It's actually better than doing the 2 damage with the Kolaghan's command, because this also does 2 damage. It does 1 damage to them and then grows this. Die card. Die card. I guess I should have played my land first. Because they decided to draw off the ring right now. Which I don't think they have a reason to. Return target artifact, return target creature from the graveyard to your hand, return Bowmaster, destroy bridge. Alright. If I dismember and not find dismember, Kolaghan's command is just goated. That's a great card. I guess I'll keep this. They're just playing with Mount. I mean, they were dead. How much more dead can they be? Dead or dead. I guess I'm casting the Season Pyro. I guess. In the NDAA and the Takanuma. Leave the Fury in my hand. Already been these two. Yeah, we're trying out Spyro. Getting the Fury might be a mistake if they're playing Yogg. Want land away from Takanuming this back anyways. Yep. Oh, this isn't you? Oh, I thought it was. That's actually pretty funny. I totally thought this was you. I guess I'm playing this Takanuma. Who's better at Magic he is. You want to get Manas for an hour? I remember you, Manas. I know it's not you, but it doesn't mean that you won't pay for the crimes of this player. For 3? Okay. Okay. Why do people have such an adversity to getting Yogg? That's crazy to me. Like, why not just get a Yogg here? They would have destroyed me. Oh, that explains it. I guess I take the I guess I take the Soul Cauldron because they can't cast Yogg currently. I almost forgot what the feeling of Season Pyro, a playable card, into 2 lands felt like. But I'm glad I remember now. Does not feel good. Grief? Holy shit, that's so good. I think this is fine. I take a lot of pings. Yep. 3 pings. This is going to be an issue at some point. Didn't realize I was getting him for an hour. Would you like to save him from the Shadow Realm? Otherwise, it's their home. I guess I just trade here and take 2. I'm gonna die to this Blood Artist. Maybe I should have just killed the Blood Artist instead. Just left the Grist alive. 2 insects? That's cheating. My Grist is gonna ult next turn. Alright, well, I need them not to hit 2 insects off of that. So the ult just kills me now. Okie dokie, ley lines. Yeah, I think I was supposed to maybe just kill the Blood Artist and leave the Grist alive. Probably a mistake on my part. I actually don't want these explosives. I don't know, I couldn't cast Fury that turn. I had to wait for the following turn because I didn't have a red card to pitch. And the Fury back to hand didn't seem like that problematic at the time, whereas answering the Grist that turn seemed like way more important. I think on a board like this, Zoo feels bad for Scam. I disagree completely. I think it's the other way around. I think Scam can't beat Zoo to save his life. Go for the throw to Noble Hierarch, Grist, Soul Cauldron. Go for the throw is kind of annoying. Leaving him with the Cauldron might be a mistake here. I actually had an interesting choice there because I may have wanted to go Dothy plus Grief the Soul Cauldron and then cast it later on. But I think that's just going to cost me too many cards. Now I'll do it. I have 2 copies. That actually did not work out for me at all. I needed them not to have the second copy of Soul Cauldron in hand. That sucked. You're back. Welcome back. Like, what does me getting a copy of Soul Cauldron do besides cost me my Dathi? Like, if I do it, Leyline. Maybe I do it. I mean, they're gonna eat my Dathi, right? Okay, they did not eat my Dathi. I will eat my Dathi then. Actually, I really had no reason to do that. It's not like I have Dathi passive on these. I've got nothing with a void counter on it. Alright, we're gonna see a Mount Doom activation this game. 7 mana, tap, sacrifice it, and a legendary artifact. Choose up to 2 creatures, then destroy the rest. Activate only as a sorcery. I'm gonna choose Cauldron, because it's a legendary artifact. Sacrifice it, then choose both of my creatures and pop the entire board. Big. Huge. Uh-oh. Just a casual 8 mana. No big deal. Fury? Can I get a Fury? Yeah, that's pretty good too. What's that, Bowmaster? Old Thoughtseize. I guess I might as well Thoughtseize them. It was another Endurance. It's all Endurance? I think I've lost this game. They're just gonna go to exile. If I double block, jump, throw this in front of this. I think I'm just dead. 2 damage. Bolt here. Oh, that sucked. For some reason, they let me untap with the Spyro tokens, because I imagine they forgot. So they're at least giving me a chance. If I just ate it with Cauldron, then I have to eat it with Cauldron, and I just lose. I think I lost this game when I cast Cauldron with Dathi. It wasn't a good play. Okay. Fair enough. I played that game poorly. I took the content line. I got punished. Not a great hand. Our hands have not done a lot of scamming. You know, if I played that better, I probably would have won for sure. My creativity is good against beans. It was my second time playing against it in 2 leagues. This is randomly just more popular again. I definitely think I have to take the Fable and hope they just like flood out and didn't draw another Fable. Sometimes I don't like playing Thoughtseize decks. Sometimes it makes me very sad to play Thoughtseize decks. Well, hopefully you don't draw into a creativity. I could try to snipe an Archon here. I'm gonna wait. I mean, I just saw their hand 2 turns ago and it was just a bunch of lands. But I don't know. I think it's kind of close. Their hand is just lands. They have 1 unknown and 3 lands. I'm just gonna let this go. Good chance I just see nothing. Just hope to dodge like these 2 draws. Hope for the best. Escape Shift is good against the bean decks, but it's been in and out of the format. Creativity time. If the creativity X want to sack the elemental, I terminate this and I cast it. Am I also griefing them? Probably, right? Yeah, let's see what you're working with. Holy, I'm dead. That did not work out. I remember when their hand was all lands. Where's the Calcano face? We're just dead, though. Creativity has just always felt like such a bad matchup to me. They never seem to beat them. Like, take your Fable, they rip the Fable, they rip the creativity off the top, and Jover. Jover. It's hard to beat. On the place, I'm going to keep Ragavan, but no, that side out Ragavan for sure. Alright, I think for the... Let me enter the challenge before I forget also. I'm dropping this Torok. I think if I'm dropping the Torok, I'm probably just playing another Leyline in the sideboard. And then I'm going to go back to Fable. Play it safe for the challenge. Torok has not been impressive, but I think I'm going to run the 75. I'll drop I think I'm going to drop a couple of Furies. Fury's not impressive against creativity. I'm bidding this Terminate. Fury's like not even good if you scam it in this matchup because they have Leyline binding into Fairy. It's not even like scamming Fury in this matchup. Usually doesn't work out. Part of me almost wants to go turn 1 Ragavan, but then I'm going to lose to Veil of Summer. And I'd rather not lose to Veil of Summer. Preordain Binding Archon. It's not a good hand, opponent. Also, like, what is this? It just melted my eyes. It's having a brain blast. It looks like that thing from Star Fox. I forget what it's called. I like playing the Dothy here over the Bowmaster. Andros, yep. Andros from Star Fox. GG's other manas. It's funny, there's 2 manas in chat. Good games. I think I definitely made a mistake against you. By casting that Cauldron. I should have just left the Dothy around. But I was like, think of the possibilities. Think of the potential. Think of the content. Also, I was sad when I saw you drew a second Cauldron anyways. I was like, them's the beats. Moto died. My opponent conceded, and Moto ended itself. It just unsideboarded me. It just unsideboarded me. Minor inconvenience. No. I don't remember if I brought in Hidetsugu now. I don't think I did. Late night modern challenge typically ends around like 11 p.m. Pacific. Takes about 5 hours. So was that 2 a.m. Eastern? I'm gonna leave the Ragavans in. Sands okay if we can draw a black card. It's got potential anyways. Yeah, usually like 11 or 12. Weary and fragile, same. Please don't Veil Summer me. Always Veil Summer. It's like if I play the Ragavan on one, and I get veiled, or I don't get veiled, and I get Renin 6 instead, then I'm just sad, right? At least it still clocks him. And I made him fetch shock so I can dash the Ragavan. And hope that that's good enough. How many Cascade Beans will there be? At least one. Maybe even two. At least their mana's looking really bad this game. Having to get Plains and Stomping Ground. The Dwarven Mine. And their land situation is not great. They can actually claim their own Fable and gain 4 life, which is kind of funny. I'm just gonna take the Lightning Bolt. It does let him survive, though, for whatever it's worth. Just gotta be big feels bad. This is BNR on Monday. I think it's freed. It's not good enough. Hand's also not good enough. This is a hand. I was trying out Season Pyromancer for this league, but I don't think it's back. It is good against the Bean decks, though. Garuda Reanimator. Yep. Well, that's quite the collection of cards. Sometimes I hate playing a Thoughtseize deck. Have you ever witnessed the Thoughtseize bug? I live the Thoughtseize bug. The Thoughtseize bug and I are one and the same. Gotta be Solitude, right? Yeah, the now playing is working. It is Chrono Cross. They got a Tef. That's actually pretty unfortunate. I think I'd rather them get a Bean. Plussing makes sense. Plussing again. Mount Doom, bring it. Bring it across the finish line, please. I need you. You don't, who will? Doomed. TikTok, opponent. You're running out of time. Oh, we tried. Blood Moon, Shieldred. Gonna took Terminate out in this matchup. Needle's not bad. I don't think I want the Kolgan's command. Seems too slow. It's pretty good. Just trying Spyro. Nah, Torak's just not good enough. I cut it from the sideboard. Torak doesn't do anything because they're on 4 Furies now, plus Charlotte's Agent and Bloodbraid Elf can both block the Torak, and they're drawing a million cards from the Bean anyways. I think Torak's just really bad against this Cascade variation. Torak dies to everything. You look at Torak the wrong way and he's like, I'm dead. I'm dead. Fire Ice, Murderous Cut, Nissa. I just take the Murderous Cut and then scam the Fury. If they're gonna ice it, then the Bowmaster's gonna flash in and start pinging them. Rockbond's not gonna do anything. Nissa? Centaur Corsair? I gotta fire both of these now, then hope to like rip Leyline Binding or something. Binding or Solitude. You know what? I should have done this the other way around. I should have let damage resolve and then ping the Nissa and then have another 1/1 here. Alright. Run it back. Got 3 minutes until the challenge starts. Hopefully we finish this match before then. Yeah, I should let the token die. That was a mistake. That was my mistake for sure. Oh, it's the legendary double scam hand. I thought I clicked that in the wrong order for a second. I was almost very sad. Hopefully this match doesn't go on for longer than 3 minutes. Oops, dropped my elementals into play. No changes, great format. That is pretty damn good. I can still top deck out of this, I suppose. Drawing the binding was insane. They're going to 1 here. Alright. Mount Doom. Aw. Not Mount Doom. Never Mount Doom. Oh, congrats, believers.
Have you
Bing
peaked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.